That's a good line.
40 seconds.
There, yeah, say that. Say what?
Down on 40 seconds.
Yeah, stay down on 40 seconds.
Okay, Matt, what are we working, boss?
Okay. Thank you. Class is officially started.
Come on in, guys. Let's work a sweep to choke, or a back dig to choke guard.
Oh, you just go eat.
You might want to come around this end of the here. What we're gonna do is work a 2-on-1 grip, an arm drag. Say Cody's got like a grip here, use a grip here, whatever. But cross hand, you're gonna grab here. You're gonna take it away from his thumb towards his fingers, and then you're gonna find like the seam here, and you get your 2-on-1 grip. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pop it to the other side underneath this arm. As you kind of lift, you're gonna pop it and use your hips to bring him forward at the same time. So you're gonna kind of, if you need to break it off, get this grip, put it right down here, and use your hips to bring it down here. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna start working towards his back, and we're gonna try and get like a gift wrap here. So I'm gonna add this grip here. Once this is across, he keeps some downward pressure so you can let go of this. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your calf here to kind of lift you and try and work your way to the back here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pass this grip off right here. Okay? And then what you're gonna do is still using the inside of your thigh. You're gonna build up to your elbow here. Use this to kind of pull this hook out. Get this hook. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna kind of flatten them out a bit. Now this hand is just gonna reach. Lift up for a second, Cody. Just right here, you're gonna reach. You're gonna fold his collar, you're gonna push his collar out, fold it out. You're not just gonna grab like this. You're gonna fold it out and then pull. And then this hand's gonna come here and grab your own collar, and you're gonna choke it. Okay, so don't just grab it like this. Fold it over. Roll your wrist like this, okay? So don't just go like this. Grab this, fold it over, and then pull, okay? Just because you won't be able to see it because Cody will be kissing the mat here. So over here. Break towards the fingers. Here, right. Start shifting. Pass this over. Try and do this all without like putting your foot on the mat. Try and like keep your guard on him. Like if you have to lift yourself up, hang off of him. Don't push off the ground if you can. Right. Pass this off here. Use the inside of your thigh to remove this to the hook. Hook. Yes. You know, break his structure a little bit. Dig this in here, right? I grab, I fold, I'm here, and I finish. Okay? So let's work that first. So here, just grab like a pistol grip, break towards the fingers. Sometimes you can kind of just bring it over, but you just start from a 2-on-1, grab the inseam here, pop it underneath his armpit. We don't want to go over this hand here and go for like this type of gift wrap, because he can kind of just tuck his head through that. You'll lose it. So make sure you get it underneath his armpit. Here. Pop through. You're shifting. Pass this over. Use your leg to kind of carry the weight so this hook can come out. You got 2 hooks. Keep this. Kind of flatten them out a bit. Grab your own collar.
God.
I'll do it on somebody else so Cody can get a shot here. Yeah, so all you're going to do is just break towards whatever way the fingers are, okay? So here, break, and you can get here. Or sometimes you can kind of just break and keep that 2-on-1 and pass it underneath here, like this. Like you don't have to stop and reset your grip. If you can kind of just pop and go underneath. Okay? This side is this side for me. Pop. Right underneath this arm here. Okay? Start passing this over here. Use the inside of your thigh to kind of lift yourself. Get your leg out. Switch the hooks. Kind of flatten her out. Find that collar. Right? Remember to fold it out like this. Don't just pull across like that. Fold it out, and when you do that, it exposes that little bony part of your wrist. Yep. Don't worry, Joe. Won't hurt that long. Grab them collar and squeeze. Okay? This is one of my favorites. You know, anytime you can get a 2-in-1, awesome. So, anybody have any questions? Are we good? Try. Forever. Hey.
Steve.
Okay. So same move. Keep in mind, guys, when you get this grip, is to really push it down here. So you want to push his arm down and kind of bring him forward a bit. So once you break, get him like right here. Okay. And then once you're here, keep this downward pressure with your guard. Okay. Because he's gonna be fighting up. And then just keep this pushed down. And then I can kind of adjust. And then now I can pass this off. And once I have this grip, it's pretty good. Okay? But sometimes it can be hard to kind of make your way up around the back. If he starts like, maybe he starts like lifting his legs, and you'll see that fairly often. Guys feel you start coming towards their back, they start lifting their hips and stuff to make it harder for you to climb up. So so I go here, and I'm trying yes, and he's doing this kind of stuff. Okay? Go back a step. Yep. So I'm here. I pass this off. You know, I want to try and get up, but he's driving into me, and I can't quite get around to the back. Okay? So what I'm going to do is instead of trying to come around here, I'm just going to turn my head towards his legs, and underhook, and then sweep here. Now, I've swept him on top. I can still, you know, go for the choke, but I can't do it on this side, okay? Because obviously if I go like this, I'm not at the right angle. So what I'm gonna do is once I sweep him, I'm gonna bring him to this side, get my choke, and then grab it here on this side. You see how we wouldn't be able to do that here? Because we're on this side here. So if I was here, and I went for this, as soon as I let go of this, he's just gonna turn into me. Even if he was like really far over here. So even if I was like here, and I swept him, and I go for this, as soon as I let go of this, he's turning in, and I lose the choke, okay? So, when you get here, when you have this grip, keep this grip tight too. We don't want him fighting inwards, right? You can get this choke, but don't let go of this grip. Bring him here. On this side, now he can't turn in here, okay? So let's do that. So do the first one, and then do the second one, okay?
You're applying the choke the same way.
Yeah, same thing, same finish. So, boom, break. Keep him down here. Keep it just, I'll do the first one. Yeah, that's okay. So keep your guard closed, downward pressure. Hand this off, okay? Once you have this, here, use your leg to get your hooks, and you kind of flatten them out. Get this, and once you have this choke, and then you grab. The second one is when you pass the hand off. You have the hand, you're trying to make it to his back, he starts lifting his hips. Okay? So we're here. So I'm here. Yep. Trying to, yeah, exactly. So I can't keep doing this because he keeps following me. And you use that, turn, you keep this hold here. You can dig your choke in here, get to this side, and it's the same thing. Okay?
You guys ready? United Fighter.
So you're here, you break, right here, pivot your elbow over, okay? So I lift my hips, and I get it over, and then I start driving down. And I'm just keeping this straight, okay? And it makes it really easy to pass this off. Get this tight. And I can climb up, okay? Just pop your elbow over and push it straight.